This your boy Zay here, and they just came back. Well, the jury just came in and said they already made decisions on 4 out of the 5 charges that they are charging Diddy with, and a lot of people out here celebrating and saying free Diddy and all this other stuff, and they stupidly are saying the prosecution, the feds didn't prove nothing and all that stuff, and everybody thinks Diddy's coming home tomorrow. And I'm here to tell you that is not what the fuck is about to happen. And trust me, I know what is about to happen. And I predict that not only is Diddy not coming home tomorrow, his ass is going to jail for, I'm going to say 20 with the L. I'm just going to DB and say 20 with the L. I know. You don't know why, but I'm here to break it down to you why I believe they fit to fuck Diddy and not the way he like it. Okay? Bear with me here. Listen. So, they've proven a bunch of stuff, even though y'all feel like they never proven a bunch of stuff, right? Right? Because I don't think y'all understand what some of this shit is, like racketeering and all those other things are. And trafficking, right? So let's start here. Diddy has an enterprise, right, called Bad Boy. That's his enterprise, right? And what they're saying is that he used Bad Boy to cover up or to do criminal acts, right? Right? And you'll say, well, Zay, what's the criminal acts? Well, let me break them down to you. So, you know how like they had all these prostitutes go up there and say and talk explain about what that they actually they did? Yeah. Some of those prostitutes said, yeah, sometimes they would fly me out to their location to do these freak offs. Ain't that sex trafficking? That's what they call the pimps in your city. So they say they do, that they're sex trafficking because they're moving these girls across all their lines. Right? Then they just, okay. All right. So then they like to say things like, oh, well, Cassie was interacting, talking, planning, and paying these prostitutes. So she would be the one engaged in the trafficking and all that stuff. Well, I think you guys also fail to realize why we have RICO charges, why they charge people with RICOs. They created RICOs to get rid of the mob. And then they started using them for drug dealers, right? So bear with me here. Please bear with me on this one. Think about it here. So when you watch a mob movie, I know it seems like people just walk up to these restaurants and stuff and just talk to the boss. It don't work like that. See, if you really watch the documentaries, the mob boss has guys under him that actually interact with guys on the street who are nobodies. They never get to talk to the boss, right? So they made the RICO. So even if the dude say, yeah, I talked to Johnny, but I was really talking to Johnny because Johnny was telling me that Freddie Five Fingers at the top was the one telling Johnny to tell me what to do. They can do things called conspiracy. So when y'all say, well, Cassie was broke and Diddy was providing her life and her music career went nowhere, she was broke. And then when she left Diddy, she went down the road and she was broke again. So if she was broke with Diddy and Diddy was paying for everything, well, stupid, where did she get the money to give these prostitutes $2,000 and $5,000 and $6,000? And just like in the mob movies, you don't get to talk to Freddie Five Fingers at the top. You talking to Johnny. So let's look at it like this. If Cassie is Johnny, who would be Freddie Five Fingers? I don't know. Maybe the guy sitting in the corner looking like Jeepers Creepers that Cassie is saying, hey, don't look at him, don't talk to him, don't interact with him, don't ask him nothing, none of that. That kind of sounds like some shit Johnny from one of the 5 families would tell you if you ever seen Freddie Five Fingers sitting in the corner, aka the actual boss. I'm just saying. I would have went into the arson and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I can't because they dropped those charges. But I would have proved that also. But my thing is this. Even if they dropped 4 out of those 5 charges, you forgot this was the feds, and they only need to charge you with one thing to get rid of you. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I do believe he's going to jail. He's going to get all his time. I do also believe by the end of their term, Trump is going to pardon them because we all know Diddy got money and you can buy anything in the Trump era as long as you got the money to do so. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe.